All right, you guys, welcome into this all signs reading for whatever comes out. All right, we'll do the collective Aries through Pisces as normal, closing collective. I am eating a mango, okay, so don't mind me if you see me eating. I'm wondering what should I use. I think I'm going to do Light Seers Tarot. All right, we used a lot of Kipper today, so we're going to stay away from Kipper for this reading. We're going to stay away from Spill the Tea. All right, I might just do Oracle of the Radiant Sun, because that's been like my thing all week with the astrology, because there's been a lot like of changes coming up, and how we've been moving through these moon cycles are like crazy. All right, this crazy. I used to do my chakra readings back in the day when I first started this channel, and that was a really good thing, but I don't have any of my chakra stones here. But I would always do from like root to crown, and I would do angel tarot with those readings. I miss those readings, but I feel like it's very necessary with what's happening in the spiritual realms, should I say. Yeah, I guess we'll have some stuff change up soon on this channel when I have time. Okay, when I have time. Let's do just a quick collective reading with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and we'll see what comes out. Timestamps will be available once the live is over. What time do we have here? Let's do. All right, you guys, let's get right into this. Whatever comes out for all signs. This part is for collective. All right, so Mars in Cancer. I see Venus in Libra. So there's corals, indecision. There's a lot of fighting going on, or just lots of competition. I would imagine that it's surrounding fighting over some sort of inheritance, whether this is in the home or with family, or having to do with some sort of indecision in connection to a partnership, a business partnership, a relationship, a contract. It could be many different things. All right, and then someone's like seeking out revenge. It's like off with your head type shit with Mars and Scorpio's energy. So we got Cancer, Libra, Scorpio energy out here. Heavy Mars and Venus. So this is like, I don't know if the feminines are going against the masculines. Okay. And then we've got the moon in Scorpio. So there's a lot of powerful emotions going on right now. It looks like I'm sorry, I'm getting messages, and I'm hearing like this is like the spiritual weather. That's how I just heard that. The spiritual weather is like, it's some shit going down. Like, it's heavy emotions right now. It's like everybody's ready to like off with the head type shit. Like, I don't know what's going on in the home environment, all right, or who's fighting up against who. It could be masculine energies, or it could feel that way, all right. And then I'm seeing like off with the head type shit, you know what I mean, with revenge and having some indecision whether you want to continue moving forward with relationships, partnerships, situations involving family in the home. I don't know, it's just, it's crazy, okay? I'm seeing heavy Scorpio here. So this could be like very like love turning to hate, vice versa. It could be like fighting over inheritances, revenge, and who's gonna have a phenomenal achievement, who's not. It's given like all right, Saturn in the sign of Aries is here, so I would imagine it's like having to take a risk with something. All right, and what to be sure here, because it's like we're no longer with Saturn in Aries. Saturn's now in Pisces in retrograde, so I don't know. Heavy on the Scorpio energy here. I'm seeing like extremism. All right, it's extremism. I don't know, maybe there's exciting news coming about something. All right, and then it's like when the moon ingresses into Cancer, it's already here, 8:30 p.m. we ingress into the moon in Cancer. So maybe there's some sort of excited news coming in from this friendship here. All right. I guess you would have a sense of independence in your energy right now with the moon in Aquarius, and I'm also seeing the sun in Pisces. All right, with vision. So I would imagine psychic abilities or heightened intuition is coming in, all right, as you choose to move forward and do something independently, where as earlier's energy could have been corals, indecision, lots of revenge, heavy, powerful emotions, some people taking risks, and then others coming off a bit extreme. All right, so I don't know. This week, I'm going to be honest, there's something about the news of death coming in. I believe the last time I read this in a reading is when one of those political guys passed away. Listen, I don't know. All I know is go back to my members readings for those that were subscribed to members. It's in the community chat part of the members readings, and there was a channel message in there about some sort of death happening this week. It's weird. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like somebody is seeking out revenge. All right, and connect some sort of quarrel with the family environment. Somebody's really pissed off here. But some sort of exciting news is coming in with a specific friendship. That's all I know. Okay? That's all I know. This is the second time I see news of death. Mercury with Scorpio's energy is like news of death. All right. I would imagine it has something to do with like romantic partner. Venus in Taurus. Okay, so I don't know if there was some sort of indecision happening in connection to a specific relationship, because I do see Venus in Libra out here in its domicile and Venus in Taurus. All right, so I don't know if something has to do with like the person that you love and or the person that you're actually supposed to be in connection with romantically. But in between the quarrel and the revenge energy, it feels like the indecision is because of the drama that's surrounded by that energy there. All right, so then somebody's like really up in their feelings with the moon in Scorpio, needing to take a risk, and then it's like, oh shit, news of death, like something ends. Okay, so I don't know if this is exciting news because it leads you to new friendship, new romance. Okay, let's just look at it as positivity. But the Mercury in Leo energy and why all the drama took place. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, I see the sun in Leo here. All right, so there could be that it's leading you directly to your fortune, to your happiness, to your peace, to your contentment. If it's you self-expressive and getting creative in what you do, you're probably doing it in the public eye. The fifth house is many different things. Just because it says the sun in Leo doesn't necessarily mean that's where the sun is shining, because the sun is shining in the sign after Leo, which is in Virgo. Okay, so, whoa. 1 second. Whoa. Okay. There's also somebody coming in, forcing like a contract or something in somebody's face. Side note. Yeah. Somebody's pissed off. Okay. Somebody's really pissed off here. All right, collective. What's happening with the coral? 7 of Pentacles. And it's some sort of restriction, someone building on something. Okay, or this could be like someone trying to scheme in the advantage over someone else that has something growing. Okay, whatever the scheme is about, it looks like that's the reason why the quarrel is happening. So Saturn is discipline, structure, authority, something like that. Saturn is like masculine energy. Okay, and it feels like two masculines going head to head. Show me the indecision energy with this partnership in the 7th house. Show me the indecision about this. Specific situation. All right, it looks like something is ending so something brand new can begin. I see that. All right, and it looks like whoever is the one that's coming in and wanting like clarity about a situation with the King of Swords, it looks like they're coming in with the conflict or wanting to know what's the conflict all about. Somebody's like investigating or looking into what's happening here. All right, or someone could be like literally seeking revenge. All right, it's kind of giving me like they want to start some shit. All right, like I don't know if this happens to be where everybody's fighting and somebody's trying to gain clarity about the truth of the situation, like who's being the one that's revengeful. Show me the Mars in Scorpio energy here. Somebody has a heavy ass Scorpio placement. Okay, a heavy Scorpio placement, because we don't see the moon in Scorpio up until like the end of the month for September. Somebody has heavy Scorpio placements. Okay. 7 of Cups. The reason someone was being revengeful was because they were trying to keep something a secret. Okay, they were keeping something a secret. I'm seeing Venus in Scorpio now. So, I mean, the amount of Scorpio energy that's out here is crazy. Scorpio is debt. Let's just speak about what Scorpio is, right? Because a lot of people are like, Scorpio. No. Scorpio is transformation. It's depth. It has to do with deep emotional feelings. It has to do with other people's resources. It has to do with jealousy, obsession, envy, control in any type of emotional way. All right. I'm seeing a lot of just negative energy here. It feels a little bit too crazy. All right, you might be seeing like a lot of sevens and or the number 13 a lot this week as well. Okay, 7 or 13s. So it has to do with you being at like some sort of crossroads with the Two of Swords. And I want to see here what the risk is all about. Like someone feeling like they don't want to be involved in something, or all right, something that turns from love to hate, vice versa. It's like, I don't want to hear what you have to say. If it involves some sort of like controversy or gossip from other people, you don't want to hear about it, because it's causing somebody like anxiety, depression, or fear, or worries about the risk that this person took. All right, so the Nine of Swords is typically an energy that says, okay, well, I have to cross-question you with something. Or this is going to be like a heated argument, because it's a Mars and Gemini energy. And that's where I feel like something comes off to a bit extreme in the way that someone's communicating. I'm seeing Two of Swords to the Nine of Swords. That's a lot of like air energy. Okay. So show me the extremism. It's kind of feeling like somebody's like, well, listen, if you don't sign this document, or if you don't do what I say you got to do, then something's over. All right. Or it's like news of an ending, because that's what I'm getting overall. The indecision came out with the Death card. So it's like news of an ending overall. That's happening in the near future. All right, that's what this King of Pentacles. I don't know if this happens to be like a father figure or someone that has a sense of abundance. King of Pentacles could be like a business owner. They could be the protector, the provider of a family dynamic. It could be more so you having a contract with a specific business partner. I don't know. All right. But the exciting news that comes in is that you end up reconciling or something with a friendship here, romance, and letting this person know what all the drama was about. Okay. Show me the Mercury and Gemini energy. The Lovers. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like you're excited because you get to go reconcile with someone that you have a connection with. I would imagine this is how you're going to end up having to make a decision that was difficult and where you felt indecisive at first about ending a situation. All right, show me this moon in Cancer, because this is Monday. Well, it's from today, Sunday, into Monday, into Tuesday. And then the moon ingresses into Leo by Wednesday the 17th. We got a lot of positive energies for these next couple days, so I see it kind of like working its way out after a difficult weekend. All right, the King of Wands. This would be like a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. You would have passion for this person is what it looks like, because the romance card is there. But for whatever reason, it feels like a burden. 10 of Wands. All right. And I'm seeing the drama being all about some sort of difficulty with resources. Somebody's about to get left out in the cold. Somebody's got to get put out if they don't sign a contract or something like that. Something like that happens. Okay, somebody packs their shit up and they gotta go. That looks like me this week, washing clothes. All right. This energy is here. All right, so this would be like someone's... Hold on a second. This is someone finding out news about a pregnancy or something, like a pregnancy with this lover. Because it's exciting news, like somebody's pregnant from their lover. It comes out that it's like message of like a baby, maybe. Page of Wands are like children. All right, or this could be something passionate that you do for work. That if you're birthing something new, it's because of the decision that you make or the focus that you have on this person here. All right, like whatever you do that's exciting. It could be doing something that involves Geminian energy. So if it's communication, if it has to do with traveling or whatever. All right, yeah, you're going to be like really excited about it too, because it leads you directly into your counterpart with the King of Wands. And this is like a true friendship, okay? Show me the 10 of Wands overall. Like, who's the one that's burdened here? Because it looks like you're burdened by this romance, all right? You can't seem to let this friendship go. It feels like it's really sparked up. But again, I feel like somebody's feeling left out in the cold because of some drama. The Knight of Cups is the one that kind of feels like, yeah, they're still there. This is someone that kind of feels like they have feelings for you. They know that you're going through a tough time here, so they want to come in and help you like romantically with something. I don't know. The Ace of Cups is like they want to come in and show you love. All right, you've been through a lot of drama. You've gone through lots of hardship. Five of Pentacles. Somebody left you out in the cold. It feels like, yeah, somebody's like spying in on what you got going on too. They're watching you. Okay, they're watching you and see how you're like overcoming some sort of difficulty. It looks like you're doing great, or you're putting this in the public eye. Like, you look fine. All right. So they're probably gonna like try to come in and chase after you, or try to get a message to you or something like that. Because again, I feel like somebody's kind of watching in on what's taking place with the drama. Like, somebody's looking in on like what's happening, what's the secret all about, like why is everybody in this energy of being revengeful, or what's the whole quarrel about? Like, is it about money? Is it because of something supposed to end? It's like, is there gossip there? Like, why is there so much depression in the energy is what it gives me. And then we're seeing Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. So the opportunity would probably come from whoever that Gemini is. They see your strengths. They know that you're highly intuitive, or you have this person on their mind, or you're on theirs. I don't know. All right, we're going to move forward. Let's get into the sign of Aries. This is crazy. My goodness. Milo, please stop. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, Aries. Oh. Aries, you got a love affair coming in. All right, you're going to be seduced by someone, or you want to seduce someone. You got the seduction card here. Jupiter in Pisces. Energy is the Nine of Cups. This is someone that's like a wish fulfillment for you. And Venus in Leo is like in the perfect placement for you, because that's your 5th house of love affairs. Ooh. I'm trying my best to keep it healthy. And that's not my soda back there, I promise. All right. Aries, what's going on with you? Right on time, baby. Finally, shit. Okay. It looks like you end up achieving a specific goal, Aries. I see the Sun in Capricorn at the bottom of the deck, under that seduction. This is a specific, look at you. Look at you. All right, this is a specific goal you've been trying to accomplish here. You've been waiting for somebody to have a specific ending so you could come in and take over some shit. Is what it looks like. Yeah, I'm telling you, you've been waiting. Like, waiting on the perfect opportunity for something to just take off. It's like, all right, it's on go time. Okay. I feel like you feel elevated. You feel sparked up with the Knight of Wands. I feel like the passion is there for somebody overall. Wow. You're seeking out the Empress. I mean, there you were at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor, right? You're seeking your Empress here. And it looks like it's been a long time coming overall. Whoever you're after, this person's very, like, very direct. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the Four of Wands in the near future, I feel like you will be celebrating something overall. Okay. Seven of Swords. You've been trying to strategize on how to gain control of a situation overall. You've been trying to keep something on the low with the Moon card here. And you've been possibly having a hard time doing so, because it seems like no matter what you do to keep it on the low, it's done in the public eye. All right. Or it was at least planned to be in the spotlight in the near future. Like down the line, you know what I mean? I don't know. Are you moving? This High Priestess does something in the public eye. The Moon could be that this person's highly intuitive, and you've been trying to strategize on how to gain control of a situation with keeping this spark that you have for this person that you want to seduce, or who you want to have a love affair with, and wants to be, you know, your Empress, or you want this person to be your Empress. You've been finding it a long road coming, because this person is very, like, I don't know, this person's cold, or they're very direct, or they're highly concentrated or focused on something. And then it ends up coming to be that you celebrate with this person in the near future. Okay. Let's see. You've been keeping this a secret. All right. You want to speak to this person. You want to express emotion to this person. And you want to show this person passion. Well, hot damn. Seven of Cups is like, I can't tell everybody how I feel, what I think, or how much passion I have for you, but you have no fucking idea. You got all aces that came out back to back to back. Well, hot damn, Aries. All right. What was on the bottom of the deck for this High Priestess? Okay. Yeah, this is something that someone does for work. You got a lot of brand new beginnings with this person. And this could be someone that you work with, okay? We're going to leave your reading there. I don't think I need to get any deeper into it. It feels like on point. Intuition on point. All right, let's get into Taurus. You guys might be seeing like numbers like 111, 1111, 123, or 1234, or something like this, okay? You might be looking into something here. All right, let's see. Manipulation is here for you, Taurus. All right, there could be Taurus, for you, a Scorpio's energy. I'm seeing it. Jupiter and Scorpio is the energy of your opposing sign. All right, so this would have to be like a relationship or something. Some sort of excitement or communication that comes out. Could have been gossip. I'm seeing Mercury and Gemini here. All right. I don't know if something was gossiped about you manipulating someone or someone manipulating you in connection to a partnership, a contract, or a relationship. Something like that is taking place with you, Taurus. All right, so if you're involved in Mercury and Gemini energy, if you do something communication-wise, if it has to do with like a group of people that you socialize with, if you work in the, I would imagine, transportation industry, or if you go to school and you're surrounded by specific groups of people, there's some sort of manipulation happening around you here, Taurus, in regards to whatever type of partnership you have with whatever this is. Okay, show me more. The Four of Cups, specifically now when the moon is in Cancer. You might feel rejected, neglected. Nobody wants me. I missed my opportunity because of this manipulation. All right, Four of Swords is kind of giving me, just kind of rest on it for a little bit. You may not be speaking to this person for a couple days. All right, you feel burdened by this with the Ten of Wands. Show me more. The Queen of Wands. This is someone that you're possibly attracted to, Taurus. Eight of Pentacles, your focus could right now be just on work or getting your money up, all right? And then something takes place in the near future where you have some sort of victory, all right? I don't know why you're in this energy of like feeling left out or feeling like you need some time for yourself. You're not speaking to this person. Someone, whether this is you or the person that feels like you're manipulating them or they're manipulating you, feels burdened. But this is someone that you're highly attracted to. You're focused on work, and in the near future, you have some sort of victory here. All right, so some sort of excitement comes through overall in connection to whatever the manipulation was. The Nine of Cups. It feels like this is a situation that you truly desire to come in with some sort of soulmate energy here. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. And could be dealing with a Leo overall. Maybe this person, you feel like you guys have a strong connection with the Strength card. And then it looks like the Emperor energy is here as well. All right. At the bottom of the deck, this is something that you've been trying to manifest for a long time. Maybe you have your own business, or you feel like the strength in between you guys kind of fell off for a little bit, but you're trying to manifest this back. It kind of feels like you're in this, I don't know, I've seen the Four of Cups to the Four of Swords and now the Five of Cups with the Ten of Wands. That's the whole energy of like, I miss you, I fucked up, we're not speaking, I feel burdened by this, I regret what I said, but I kind of want you back, I want to manifest you. So whatever the manipulation was about in connection to this relationship, this partnership, this contract, you get something exciting coming out of it. Let me pull 3 more cards and we out of here. Yeah, I feel like the Knight of Swords, there will be communication coming in. I feel like this is definitely a situation that you continuously want to invest in, but at the same time, you didn't know whether you were going to, you didn't know whether you were going to be moving forward or not. Like you were kind of and forth with this Two of Pentacles. Maybe you were just kind of like adapting to whatever changes were happening overall and not really forcing the issue or whatever it is that you felt was manipulative about it. Let's get into the sign of Gemini. Okay. Welcome in, you guys. Let's see Gemini's energy here. Gemini, someone wants you to be submissive to them. All right, it's almost like they're dominating you in a way to keep you forced in wherever you are. Kind of like caged up a little bit. I'm seeing the 9th and the 12th houses here. So this could be like a spiritual thing for you, Gemini. You could be going up against like a masculine. There's something here about Gemini, you wanting to stay in home. All right, not really wanting to do much. I'm seeing Venus and Pisces. It is a very like exalted type of energy. You kind of feel comforted, even though you know you can get outside. You kind of like being caged up wherever you are. But I'm feeling like, I don't know, competitive sports could have been of significance. Like I know we got like, what is it, football season or something going on right now. All right, somebody that wants you to be submissive to them, Gemini, is kind of like in this energy of like, I like your ideals, I like your beliefs, I like you being here with me. You don't have to be here with me, but I kind of feel like, you know, I want to chill out, I want to be at home, and I don't want you to force your ideals on me. All right, but I kind of like where this thing is going. I'm feeling that. All right, I like it. The Ace of Pentacles, they want to like shoot their shot. It feels positive. Okay, this could be like a new opportunity, possibly for work. It's something that this person desires, I'm telling you. The 9 of Cups is here. I don't know if this person feels like they're not going to get what they want because there's something coming to an end. All right, maybe this person doesn't, you know, feel that whatever is taking place here and what's being dominated is for them. Okay. The Knight of Swords is here. I don't know if someone's choosing to go in like a different direction or how they think of a certain situation that requires a lot of like balance. All right. I don't know if this is like some sort of diplomatic type of thing here. All right. Or if it has to be a specific religion, like, you know what I mean? Like you being committed to whatever religion you're in or what type of religion you're in. Like it's a relationship that you want the opportunity to be there. It's something that you desire. It does require some sort of transformation. So I don't know if you're like converting to someone else's religion. But this kind of energy, it feels like someone wants you to be submissive to them, not coming out too much. This person likes to stay inside. I see like a lot of competitive sports. I don't know if this person plays sports. Okay, I don't know. But it kind of feels like in order for you to be committed to me, I like the way that you think. I desire you. I would love the opportunity. But it kind of feels like it's a fresh start here. All right, with the Page of Wands. It's like, yes, I'm interested. It's what it's giving me. I'm interested. So I would imagine moving forward, this person is going to want to have some sort of control over you. This is a Saturn energy, and this double energy is a Saturn energy. Okay, so again, they're going to want you to be submissive to them, even though they love you. All right, they love you around them. It feels very comforting. Venus in the sign of Pisces. It feels like you're comfortable here. You're exalted here. Why would you want to go anywhere else? That's what it's giving me. Okay? And you're kind of like, you don't see anything outside of what this person is saying because obviously they have a pull on your mindset. See what I'm trying to say? The devil has a pull on your mindset here in a way of controlling you and the way that you grow or you shine or how many times you can step out this damn cage. Okay. So it kind of feels like you got a decision to make here. Take the blindfold off, face your fear, stand up for what you have to stand up for, because if you're going to be committed to this person or be contracted to this person, this is part of a fresh brand new start. All right. And it could have where you have to put up boundaries with other people or doing other things. So show me this energy overall. I see the King of Cups, so this could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, Pisces. Saturn currently is in Pisces. For you, Gemini, this is going to be someone that is holding a position of authority over you, because Saturn in Pisces is in the 10th house, all right, and it's ruling house. So you would feel like there's something transforming overall. It's like, I want you to be here with me. Maybe it does have to do with something regarding religion, all right? 10 of Pentacles, it's something long-term. It does bring in a lot of riches, all right? The Empress here, I don't feel like you would be needing for anything. This is like a Mac Daddy coming in and saying, I'll take care of you. You just sit right there and you do what it is that I want you to do. That's what it's giving me. And it looks like you fucking hit jackpot or something. Or something ends up turning out to be that this is your lover, okay? Take it as it resonates, you guys. I gotta leave the reading there. All right, it feels like something in your life that's transforming is so that you be submissive to this person, but they can come off to be a bit dominating. It's someone older, all right? It's like an older masculine energy. Or it could feel like it's a very conventional type of relationship. Like, you don't go anywhere. I need you right there, because this would be like you being an assistant to someone that has a major, big position in an organization. And they need you at that computer right there while they're handling, dominating on the other side. So, something like that, okay? Show me Cancer. Cancer. That's what it's giving me, you guys. I need you right there. Cancer, you're in great health right now. I keep seeing the sun in Virgo. All right. You're in great health right now. Cancer. That's funny. You're a resource to someone, even if it's to yourself. You could be a resource, Cancer, with you and your own energy in the home environment. Yeah, maybe you're a great resource for having some sort of protection in the home environment or with children. Okay. There's something here about maternal instincts, all right? That's a resource for you, Cancer. Something you would notice is wrong, all right? I'm seeing cardinal energies coming out, first house and fourth house. So this would be for you, your first house being Cancer's energy and your fourth house being Libra's energy. Okay. Show me more. You could be like dominating in the home environment because Mars is currently in Libra in your fourth house, Cancer. That's side note, just astrology wise. Page of Pentacles here with the Ace of Wands. Why is your passion a challenge for you? Maybe your skill is not being utilized properly. Why would your passion be your challenge? You have some sort of conflict surrounding you overall, and your maternal instinct is telling you about it. This is a resource that you have. It's you that has this resource. You challenge. You fire sign here, a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag in the past. I told you something happening regarding Mars and Libra. All right, I see justice moment. Something has to be fair, whether this is being assertive in the home environment with something that you know you're resourceful with. Your instinct is telling you about something. This could be about you wanting to start up a business from home. Mars and Libra energy. Having some sort of partnership with someone at home. What's going on here? Maybe you do something creative. This is just something difficult that you can get on, because I see you running into difficulties here with resources. Maybe you have some sort of work in on computers, all right, where you have to be like behind closed doors. You don't make a lot of money here, but you know that you're more so a resource in the home environment in regards to your maternal instincts. Maybe it's, you know, I don't know if you're like babysitting or some shit like that, but you're being discriminated here in whatever it is that you're doing in the workplace. So if you work from home, this would be like someone discriminating you on how, you know, you protect or defend, or I don't know, how you're a resource around the home environment. It's weird. It's weird. All right, this would be like a specific contract where you're not really reaping anything from it. I'm going to be honest, because the Five of Pentacles is damn near shit. Something's changing in your energy as well. I see Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. All right, so this could be like the changing of a contract. This could be the changing of how you bring in your resources, something like that. I don't know if it's a raise coming through, but why is your passion your challenge, right? Two of Pentacles. Someone's trying to actually gain control over something around you. I don't know if it has to do with you or them wanting power, okay? Because it's a Capricornian energy. Yeah, it's almost like someone wants to gain more authority over you surrounding whatever it is that you do. All right, I don't know if there's some sort of conflict that's happening here where there could have been something that was gossiped about you and why you were discriminated in protecting something or someone. All right, or how you were a resource to something to someone. The Knight of Wands. I feel like you're very assertive in your energy. Oh, it has to do with someone's lover and what they think about you, because there's some sort of negotiation taking place here. Someone doesn't like who you are as a person, Cancer. They feel like you should be more resourceful than you are in the home environment. Are you actually protecting, or are you discriminating somebody in your home environment? Somebody doesn't like you. Maybe you spend a lot of time alone. That's crazy, because I had just saw the isolation card overall in a different spread, but I think that had to do with Taurus's reading, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you spend a lot of time alone in the home environment, or you like to kind of like keep things, I don't know, the Hermit is Virgo's energy. Maybe everything has to be organized, or things run efficiently when you're around, or you could be, you know what I'm saying? Something's better ran or in order when you're alone. Something like that. Cancers are always alone? Yes, I would imagine. That's fine. All right, so, but it has to do with what you do for work. Like you work better alone or something like this. All right, so something's about to come to an end, the World card, in whatever some sort of investment is. Okay? Because it looks like the person that's trying to gain control over you, they can't control this. It's only causing more drama. And I think that's very well seen, because it's like you're putting it out there about whatever's happening, or somebody sees what's happening in a home environment for you, Cancer. This Four of Wands is like a home environment, or what the deception is and what's happening there overall. Okay? Spirit just said Gemini's reading could resonate with this reading. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. Moving on, let's get into the sign of Leo. Well, damn. Yeah, it looks like somebody tried to gain control over Cancer by keeping them in the home environment, because they were very resourceful in what they do in the home environment, but yet it turned to shit. Leo. Fix this real quick, guys. Okay. Leo, what's going on in your energy? I feel like you're just remaining right now adaptable to whatever's happening here and focusing on your health. Okay. I see the moon in Gemini, the sun in Virgo. So I'm seeing here a square between the 3rd and the 6th houses, mutable energies. So if you're in balance with the moon and the sun, which obviously is yin and yang, it's in great combination. I would imagine you're remaining adaptable to whatever changes are happening, Gemini's energy. And I'm seeing your health being very significant overall. Okay. 6 of Pentacles, there's an equal give and take for sure. I see that. All right, you're about to be gifted with something, or you're about to receive some sort of support overall. 2 of Swords as the challenge, and the Hierophant here. I don't know if you're afraid to face your fear with a specific like organization, or if this has to do with whoever it is that you're committed to in marriage. This person wants to reciprocate with you, but you might not want anything to do with this person. All right, so you're remaining adaptable. I don't know if it's with whatever. I see the moon in Taurus with the 6 of Pentacles, and the energy is a Taurus as well. All right, so remain adaptable to whatever you're doing with your health right now. Interesting. 5 of Pentacles. You went through a time of like difficulty in the past with money, And it looks like you're possibly going to have to walk away from a situation or emotionally withdraw from a situation overall. And it looks like you come out happier on the other side, Leo, in your own fucking energy. Shit. You come out shining, 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 yeah. Listen, you've been through some shit is what it looks like. But your health is good. Like, you feel good. You're happier now. All right. You could have experienced some sort of loss. It could have been in connection to resources. Like, you took a L. That's what it's giving me. You took a L. But now you're being gifted back or reciprocated back some sort of support. And it could be coming from a Taurus, is what it's saying. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, I'm telling you, you're about to be gifted something. I feel like it's from a Taurus. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, it's something tangible. It could be money. It could be something as a gift. It could be offered in some sort of new job or career, something like this. All right. Five of Swords, you were going through the ringer here. It looks like somebody actually was working up against you in connection to what dynamic you were supposed to be moving in your positive, you know what I mean, pathway is what I want to say. Because in the near future, you're in your own energy, Leo, as the sun. So you were probably stressed out about someone working against you behind your back, gossiping about you, and then you get this opportunity. And then you like emotionally withdraw from a difficult situation and you're reciprocated by this Taurus. Okay. Interesting. The Ace of Swords is here. You're going to gain clarity about whatever this is. It looks like you got brand new beginnings coming in. You just don't see it yet. I keep telling you, the sun and the moon is in your reading heavy. Like, you're so balanced right now. You're remaining adaptable to all the changes and you're in good health. All right, so I don't know if this is in like your marriage or somebody's reciprocating to you what they owe you, or you're being supported right now during something that you felt like you didn't want to deal with anymore. Maybe there was something that you had to face your fear with. The Two of Wands. I don't know if you're going to be like traveling somewhere or moving your home. And maybe you didn't have all the resources, and shockingly, your counterpart or whoever it is that is with you and knowing that you're going through difficulties here, you come out on the other side like, yeah, we got this. Like, something like that. All right. I'm getting an Aquarius in your energy. All right. You're going to be shocked about something that takes place here. I don't know. Somebody's remaining very adaptable here, is in good health. All right. Has been going through the ringer. This could be you. This could be whoever it is that you're dealing with. But you get some big brand new beginning, and it looks like you get to emotionally withdraw from a situation that no longer serves you, and you have a Taurus helping you out. Okay? So if this is the person that you're committed to in marriage, kudos to them because they got your back. If this has something to do with you finding out something shockingly about a community of people, or something involved in someone having to move home, it involves whoever this Aquarian is that's doing something in the spotlight. I don't know. You got the star, the sun, and the moon out this bitch. Somebody knows astrology and does this publicly is what the message I'm getting. Okay? That's what I see here. All right? Somebody is doing something publicly and it's out there. All right? So I don't know if you're like reciprocating resources or receiving something from this person from what they do. All right? You're in good health. That's what I see. Virgo. Okay. Let's see. So Virgo, it's your season. Happy birthday. Right? We got Mercury in Virgo almost at its last degrees for this week. So we're probably like 25 degrees of Mercury in your sign in its domicile. So you, my dear, could be the one that's mostly in the spotlight. Let's see what your reading says. All right, so there's some sort of indecision here for you. At the bottom of the deck, the moon in Scorpio is going to be of significance. I feel like this is going to resonate for the collective reading. Both of those cards came out in the collective reading. Venus in Libra and the moon in Scorpio. Okay, this could be regarding your love life. A mother figure as well. There could be definitely heightened emotions here, or something that involves an inheritance. All right, maybe you're indecisive about a specific partnership or something. All right, with someone, a Scorpio could be all up in their feelings. I don't know. Okay, let's see. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is difficult for you. I just heard you don't want to cross your boundary with this person. If you have to tell somebody no, it's because you don't have it. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest. You don't have it. If it involves like resources or something, you're going to have to leave this person out in the cold. Ace of Cups. I mean, you love this person, but, okay, it's like you have to really understand here that what's the most important is you speaking the truth to this person. All right, maybe you feel like you have to tell somebody no with something. All right, and that could create like love turn into hate or vice versa. Okay. The Four of Swords, you kind of have to like sit with your own emotions here and understand and meditate and contemplate on what it is that you feel, use your discernment and move forward from there. So that was something that happened in the past. Maybe something was being negotiated overall. And it looks like if something works out for you, the Chariot, at the present moment, someone else has to change their plans with the Two of Wands in the near future. All right. The Queen of Swords is here. Okay. I see the Eight of Pentacles. If this is regarding something that you do for work, Virgo, you're highly concentrated at this time. There's no other energy that's going to take you away from what it is that you love and where your mindset is already planted. Okay. Something's being negotiated for you to be successful, and it looks like something else is popping in the near future, or you're having to send somebody on their fucking way, because the indecision here has to do with like a powerful emotional energy that you feel. And the challenge is the Ace of Cups is like, how can I express this to this person without hurting them? Because I am indecisive. The Hermit, I told you, meditate and contemplate on how you feel. Go within and listen to what your intuition is telling you to do. All right, because you're going to receive some sort of spiritual guidance from someone that's very wise. And it could be more so like a spiritual thing. All right, so whatever your belief is, just kind of like pray up, you know what I mean? It's giving me that, because you may need some time for yourself on this one. It feels deep, this reading. I don't know why, but it does. It may have to do with like who you're going to be collaborating with. Maybe there's some sort of involvement in a third party, or you have to play the authority figure to a situation that you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, but you have to be the one to move forward successfully with something. Nine of Pentacles. So it requires for you to do it independently, and you don't want to leave somebody behind. Okay, that's what it looks like. I feel like you have to tell somebody no. I'm sorry. Yeah, like it has to be over. Like, this is it. So this could literally be like in the connection to us leading up to your new moon solar eclipse. You knowing something is not for you and you saying, well, that's ending. I'm now coming out as this. I know where my mindset is and we on go is what it feels like. Okay. We're going to leave your reading there. Let's get into Libra. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. Let's see. Libra. I gotta hurry up. I don't want my laptop to die, you guys. I want to make sure timestamps are up before this thing crashes out. If not, I'll go back in and fix them. I don't like to rush through my readings. Libra, you've got someone that has a lusting energy over you. All right, this person could be the same person that's like seeking out revenge, or they're lusting after you because you're having a phenomenal achievement. You're the one that's like off with the head in the collective reading, huh? Because it's giving me the revengeful type of energy that was there. I'm seeing the Four of Wands, so this could be someone in your community. This could be someone that sees you being committed to them in marriage or having a partnership, possibly in business, and where you're going to be reaping some sort of reward here, some sort of inheritance. I'm seeing Mars and Scorpio. All right. Mars and Scorpio, obviously for you, Libra, is your second house. Mars in the second house, it at its detriment. So you could be trying to start up a business here. I don't know what this all means, but someone's really like wanting to like find out a little bit more about you. They're interested. Okay. This chameleon here, I think that's what this is licking the toes of this woman. Okay. And there's a burning flame in the background out of a volcano. All right, let's see what this is. Libra, lust and revenge. Damn. So again, Libra, Aries, which is the first house, is your opposing energy relationship-wise. The sun's about to enter your sign. Mercury is about to enter your sign. You might want to be a little bit more sociable within this next upcoming 2 weeks. Who's that King of Swords? Maybe they like where your mindset is. Maybe you're going to be tapping base with another Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra like yourself. All right, somebody likes the way that you think, or how you call it, what you conversate about. All right, let's see. The Ten of Wands. They feel like you do something to fulfillment and you don't miss. The Queen of Pentacles. You don't miss. All right, they see you as very, very valuable. It's almost like if you're sent in to be assertive in something that you have to complete some sort of transformation with, you come out of there cutting someone's head off and you come back like, you know what I mean? In a sense of revenge. It's like phenomenal achievement. Great job. This is the reason why this person lusts after you. You don't miss. Three of Cups. You have like heightened intuition. You could be surrounded by kindred spirits. You celebrate here every time. King of Wands. It shows that you have a sense of leadership. It shows that you are knowledgeable. You got a lot of wisdom. But why is this Nine of Swords in the near future here? What are you overthinking about, right? Or why is this person only lusting after you and not doing anything about it? All right, so there's a decision that needs to be made overall, and there could be some sort of negotiation about like a business contract, or I don't know if you're going through a stressful divorce, all right, because this speaks about like marriage guidance. I don't know. Maybe this is what you do. Maybe in the near future, you help those that go through energies of depression, anxiety, fear, worry, all right, and helping them come out of some sort of like mental imprisonment. And somebody's like, I like the way you think. You took a very difficult situation, Ten of Wands, and you did it like no other. Queen of Pentacles, and you like, I know. Okay? It kind of gives me that. So whatever you do it at your best, all right? And you are very knowledgeable about it, is what it's giving me here. So, phenomenal achievement. I kind of like want to clap for you, but I'm not. Okay? I'm not. I see justice here, so that's you, Libra. You're very much balanced. I feel like you are someone that is very, how do you call this? You're fair. Okay? You're fair. You can kind of see both sides of the situation here. And this is something that you love to do. It's desirable. Maybe you understand what people go through and what it is that they feel emotionally. All right, so you're able to help turn someone's life around with the World card. And it looks like you work through the energy of patience or healing, or you have some sort of energy of balance in your energy emotionally, where you can help someone even if it feels like you are, maybe you're like a psychic or something, or you're, you know, a therapist in some sort of way, or you do some sort of healing. All right, whether this is through, I don't know. Somebody's like, how do you know what you know? How do you turn that situation and you do it with such ease? You're like very diligent with what you do, and you're just over here like, I know. You know what I mean? It kind of gives that energy. So this person's like, you have a phenomenal achievement every single time. Look at the Sun and Aries person. Okay? They see how assertive you are, and I would imagine that this person is interested in how enthusiastic you are about your beliefs spiritually, or if you have higher knowledge, or if it's that you're very adventurous and you have like this free-spirited type of energy about you. Okay? We're gonna move on. All right, Libra, I see you out here catching the attention of somebody that want to lick your feet. Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. What's going on? All right, you guys. Let's see. Scorpio, you got exciting news coming up with Mercury and Gemini, and I see Mercury and Leo. Interesting. All right, so typically when we look at Mercurian energy coming out twice, it's either that you're reflecting someone's energy. Gemini and or Mercurian energy represents the twins, right? Maybe whatever it is that you're communicating about, you're gathering a lot of people's attention. It feels a bit dramatic. It feels like you are putting something out there a little dramatically, but it feels like theatrical. Okay. Maybe you're calling somebody out on their shit, or a rumor that could have been exciting to a specific, social group or something. All right. You're bringing light to a situation that needs to be put out into the public. Something like this. All right. Something is exciting about this drama. I wonder what it is. It's like, oh, I can't wait until everybody finds out about this. Like, it's giving me that energy. All right. It feels like I can't wait until this all comes out. All right. So the Six of Swords, there's something about someone moving on here. All right. Transitioning. It looks like moving into calmer times. I see the Emperor and the Four of Wands. This could be a father figure overall. That could be moving home. Okay. Somebody's moving. The Six of Swords is an energy of moving on. And I see the Four of Wands regarding someone's marriage, a community, a home. All right. Or someone's going through a specific difficulty with a father figure, a boss, or just someone that's supposed to play a position of authority in this person's life, whether that's you, Scorpio, or someone else's. All right. Let's see what's going on. It's like, ooh, I can't wait until everybody finds out about this. It feels like it's going to be some drama out here. Okay. Let's see. The Devil. There was a negative attachment in your past, okay, that may have been that it could be your energy, someone else's energy. It's coming through as ego, pride, attachment, obsession, control. I mean, it could be many different things. It could be some sort of codependency, all right, or how something was having a hold on your mindset. Okay, that's could be either or, all right. It has to do with something that you do for work, or you involving yourself into a specific work project, or how you have achieved a specific goal in what you do for your career. Okay, so it's like you can't wait until this all comes out and everybody finds out about how you have some sort of achievement here. All right, you're going to be celebrating, Scorpio, on the other side, and it looks like the Fool card, you get to have a brand new beginning. All right, you get to take a risk. You get to see what it is to be like, feeling free and adventurous in the near future, and it feels like solo dolo. And you're putting this out now into the public eye. Okay, so you're going to have a victory here, and that's what the exciting drama is all about. I don't know if you're coming in and you're dating someone new, or you're courting someone new. Maybe that's what the drama is about, and it feels like a big change for everybody here with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's see. Whoa. And I see the Magician. It kind of feels like it just manifested in the way that it exactly needed to manifest. All right. The Four of Swords, I don't feel like you're saying much about it. You're keeping this one on the DL, I'm going to be honest. What you're manifesting, you don't want anybody to fuck it up, is what it feels like. So if there's exciting news and it feels a bit dramatic for other people, it's like, I can't wait for everybody to hear about this one. You're going to be either moving on from an Emperor energy, or this is you overcoming and taking your power back that has been like a challenge for you. If it's in regards to a home, a community, a family, something or someone that has some sort of negative attachment on you, whether this was your workplace or you wanting to work it out with someone in the near future, you have no fucks or worries to give with the Fool card and the Six of Wands. Okay, it kind of gives me, you're courting who it is that you want to court with the Knight of Cups. You're in your own energy, Scorpio, there. And it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, where you're manifesting something and you ain't saying shit about it. You're also healing from a past situation, and that could have been the attachment to someone or something in the past. Show me the Four of Swords energy, and then we're out of here. King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the King of Cups. Well, damn. There's communication coming in from two different energies here, a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. This is you, obviously, and a King of Pentacles. What is that about? Because now I'm interested. Hold on. There's some sort of sudden change in connection to two masculine in your life, Scorpio. Four of Pentacles. It has something to do with how you're utilizing your resources or your emotional state to make sudden change and build on some sort of solid foundation is what I'm getting. All right, so you could have been saving up like a lot of money for this, like working really, really hard so that in the near future you could have this new beginning and you're like, fuck everybody else and what everybody else thinks, I'm out of here. It's giving me that. All right, I like it. Sag. Okay, hold on now. The mango they sent me, y'all, was so damn big. I couldn't believe it. I was like, ooh, thank you, Spirit. Look me out. All right. Sag, what's going on here? Sag, you're heavily concentrated. You were put in the public eye for a good cause, Sag. You're like the perfect person to do it. You're the responsible person. You are the one that is, let's just say, you're the one that's about to be the leader that makes change is what it feels like. Because whatever you do out of concentration, you're only doing this out of generosity. It's not like you're reaping from it. But you're going to be the one that has the label or the name and says, your reputation, because of your concentration, you were generous with this. This is like how you're going to be presented to the world, is what it feels like. I'm seeing the third and the fifth houses here. So maybe you do something that's like a public speaker, or maybe you are holding, you know, specific, what do you call this? Presentations that you have to be the face of something. All right. That's what it feels like. Like you're not meant to do it, but you're doing it out of generosity. It's because you're doing it for a good cause. So I feel like you're some sort of like public speaker. You could be someone older or just someone that has a lot of experience with whatever it is that you're presenting here that requires a lot of concentration. Okay. I don't know why I just heard something's futuristic. Okay. It requires like structure to something. The Five of Pentacles here. Maybe your work denotes like you traveling somewhere to a specific group of people. All right, maybe it has to do with like you putting some sort of communication out there. If it has to do with something presenting knowledge about like transportation, about how to get where, you know what I mean? Like heavy concentration is required here. All right, Saturn would be like you're the leader. Gemini's energy is like I have to teach you this. Something like that, okay? But you're only doing it out of generosity. So what's your challenge here? The King of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're reaping much from it. You're just, again, you're meant to be seen as the leader or the face of something. King of Pentacles wouldn't be the one that says, listen, this is my business, but I'm going to go out there and say it's my business. No, this is about the King of Pentacles wanting you to be the face of their shit and saying, you're going to be the one in authority here. I'm going to put your face on this and I want you to go present it this way. Okay? So I don't know if you have beef, okay, with this King of Pentacles. All right, because there's not enough pay for it. I see the Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles being the problem. The Knight of Cups. Again, you're doing something out of the kindness of your heart. I don't feel like it comes with anything. Okay? I mean, maybe a message, thank you for your service. Okay, because it kind of feels like you're being of service in some sort of way. Let's see. Yeah, this is about you being like next to someone that holds a huge position of like authority. This is someone that wants things done as it should be. All right, like by the book is what I'm hearing it. All right, because if it comes, let's say it's a law, or let's just say that there's rules or unwritten rules that have to be followed, you're the person that's like, all right, fine, I'll go do it. I don't have a problem with that. But you're the face of this authority figure, okay? The Queen of Wands, this person could be utilizing your beauty or the way that you gather the attention of other people, because you might be funny, you might be, you know, you dress well, or you have a sense of like a great characteristic, like you're very charismatic or something. You know what I mean? Like the person that you are like the person that they need for the job. So whatever it is that you put yourself out there as, this is how you continue moving forward and progressing in the near future with the Three of Wands. It's like you don't know what the divine has lined up for you because you're the face of something. Somebody could see that and say, oh, this person's highly concentrated. They have that specific skill. They know what they're talking about. They bring structure to a specific group of people. They do it out of generosity. I want that person on my team. It gives you other opportunities or something. All right. So again, it might just come through with like, they love your service, or here's like a message, thank you for your service. But it kind of gives me this energy of like, you're the go-to person. Okay. Something like this. The King of Cups is here. All right. The Ten of Cups is here. Heavy Piscean energy. So if we've seen Saturn out here twice, I'm seeing Saturn in Pisces. I'm seeing Saturn in the third house, which is Gemini, and Saturn in Leo, which has to do with putting something in the public eye. All right. I know you better get away. You better get away. There's something here about like, maybe you have heightened intuition or psychic abilities or something like this, where you're like the face of someone that's like unseen, should I say, right? And then you've got to be the one that puts something in the public eye, and everybody's like, why should I believe you? But it's because of your character that you carry this energy of, I got this. You know what I mean? It feels like an investment that you chose to put yourself into, but it kind of feels like, for whatever reason, it does keep you in a sense of imprisonment a little bit. Because Saturn's energy requires like long and patient work. It has to be where everything is efficient. You have to look into all the details of everything. You have to be the one that spends like the long hours there, okay? It's like it consumes a lot of your time. Saturn is time. So this could be, again, other opportunities, or the opportunity to face up to a specific challenge that only you know how to accomplish. 10:01 on the clock. Again, I said something about like the reflection here in the beginning. All right, of Gemini's energy. It almost feels like you're the reflection of someone that wants you to present something out there for someone that needs to be like, again, it has to do with communication is what it feels like. All right, we're moving on. Capricorn. That was so hard to explain, but I tried my best, y'all. Okay, Capricorn. Jeez. Welcome in, you guys. Milo, please stop. Please stop. Capricorn, that's interesting. You have the Sun in Cancer, which actually came out for Cancer's energy, and that is in your opposition. All right, you have a lot of status here in connection to this and whatever you do that's resourceful. You got big status here. I heard you've been crowned. Crowned. Okay. You've been crowned. You've got people wanting to collaborate with you. You may feel like people are very obsessive over your energy right now, Capricorn. All right, or that could just be you. Maybe you feel like you want some time or space away. Like you're very resourceful here. You have huge status. And it could be like everybody wants to collaborate with you, but you need your space with the Two of Swords. Right? Like you're not sure if you want to keep moving forward in this specific, I don't know, it's a companionship. Okay? It's a companionship. Maybe you didn't know where this was supposed to take you. Maybe you didn't even know that you were resourceful to whatever it is that you built status with. again, you didn't know in the past that you had this specific skill. And it's like, whoa, you come out to be like what everybody's looking for. You know what I mean? So you're like, again, everyone wants to collaborate with you because you're very resourceful here. Go back to Cancer's reading. That could be of significance overall. All right, Queen of Cups. Are you connected with Source? Because I feel that you are. I only say that because I see her hands are risen, all right, to the skies. And obviously this is Source, right? You have a specific skill in connecting with Source. I don't know if it's that you do something from the home environment overall, okay? You have like the gift of intuition, or you have some sort of maternal instinct. That was definitely in Cancer's reading. Go back to Cancer's reading, Capricorn, because I feel like this is the reflection of that reading. You have a big status here, right, for your energy. Yeah, I told you. This came out in Cancer's reading too. All right. Maybe you feel like you're a loner. Maybe you feel like you're so always like bored or discontent with something. Or you find yourself always so resourceful like in the home environment recently. Capricorn, that's not you. You are someone that perseveres, you're ambitious, you're like, you have lots of drive, okay? You have goals that you want to accomplish, and it's like, I'm bored. What do I do? It's giving me that. But you've built status with something already. So I feel like you have some sort of connection with Source here. There could have been some sort of portal that closed out for you, or some sort of ending that kept you in this energy of like, what am I going to do now? After all this stuff that I've been through, after everybody wants to collaborate with me, after I've built my status up, why is it that I'm bored? Or why do I feel like, you know, I don't want to be controlled anymore. I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. I have this specific skill, but what do I do with it? The Four of Cups in the World card says it's because you chose to either neglect, reject, or walk away from a situation that you wanted nothing to do with anymore. Saturn's energy says it's a wrap, right? Maybe this was when Saturn entered Aries energy, okay? Because Aries for you is your home environment. It's your resourcefulness in the home environment, right? So now that Saturn's back in the sign of Pisces, okay, for you Capricorn, that's your third house. You're just like, damn it, I got to talk about this again. Or I got to be crowned as this again. And I got to like socialize with these people again. And you're like, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to be seen. It's kind of giving me that. But you have the skill. All right. You were supposed to be structured in this specific energy for you to take this along with you. Because your ruling planet is in the sign of Pisces in your third house. Okay. This is so creepy. I hope I'm getting this right. I think I am. Yes. All right. So there was a closing of a portal that you thought was like, damn it, what am I going to do next? You're resourceful in the home environment. Use that energy. All right. Take the risk. Start a business. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you to do. All right. It's like you had time to rest and rejuvenate. You had time to understand what Spirit was trying to tell you. You had time to grieve someone's energy. Someone's crossed over and they're guiding you here to do something from home. It's giving you more time to like rest and rejuvenate. All right. Allow yourself time for healing. I don't know if you had some like sort of surgery or something. Okay, that something could have went. I'm seeing the 2 to the 4 of Swords. If you went through a breakup or a divorce, or you had some sort of surgery, you would have been in this point of healing where you've been more resourceful in the home environment and something that you already built status with. Okay. It could have been where there was some sort of illness, or you went through some sort of therapy. It was something that was very, very much challenging. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't something that was easily just given to you. All right. Yeah. You definitely had lots of challenges surrounding a community or a home or a group of people that was supposed to feel like family to you. All right. And it looks like the Knight of Cups, whoever this person is that's hanging over your energy here, it kind of feels like this person's energy is with you. Maybe you're hearing from them again, or shockingly, they send you a message and you're like, why do I have to socialize with you again? I thought you were out of my life. Like, I'm over here bored, don't know what to do with my damn self, but I know that resourcefulness happens to be that I have status. And it could be because of who you know. It could be because of who you know. Again, this person has crowned you. They have crowned you. Could it be a Sagittarius with temperance being here? Maybe you're seen as like an angel guide or something because of the experience that you have with you being connected to source. You have some sort of knowledge. Sagittarian energy is knowledge, spiritual knowledge. And you are meant to teach younger people about this knowledge. It's fire energy. It's something that you're passionate about. And that was more so delayed because you had to keep your, like, I don't know if you pushed it away or you feel like you were too much in your ego and your pride and you wanted to put like a bubble around yourself, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like there could have been something involving like secrets or trying to keep something an illusion and something giving you a major fucking migraine where you're like, listen, this is deceptive. I'm over it. I'm done with it and I want to move on. 10:10 on the clock, you guys. Okay, so if you have some sort of psychic realm potential, I don't know why I'm going this deep into it, but I see runes here. So there's something about the energy that you understand and that you have to help others bring in some sort of balance in their connection so they don't lose their shit. 10 of Swords. Meaning this is like sabotaging ways, illnesses, or mental imprisonment, or feeling that you are like at the ending of a very difficult cycle where you have to somehow find a sense of healing to move on to the next thing. All right, so maybe what you desire is love in your life right now, or you want a sense of emotional comfort. That's what I feel this is. All right, and again, with Saturn retrograding into Pisces, stepping back in your third house of communication, you have to go socialize again. Meanwhile, you were just in your comfort while Saturn was in Aries and you were starting up a business from home or something shit like that. Or trying to. Okay. All right. Cappy, that was a lot. Yeah, it feels like you got to get back out there. But it's not going to be for long. All right. It's just so that we end 2025 and where Saturn was supposed to bring in some sort of structure for you, Capricorn. I mean, it is your ruling planet. All right. Aquarius. Wow. Aquarius, I just heard you had 5 attempts. 5. I looked back down at my mangoes and I said, well, how many pieces do I have left? I have 5 pieces left. You had 5 attempts, Aquarius, with something. I don't know with what, but I've seen number 5. 5 is change. 5 is associated to Mercurian energy, which is associated to communication, transportation, your local community. You had 5 attempts, Aquarius. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. What a love affair. Why is Venus in Aquarius's house right now? And it's like, Aquarius, you feel like you had 5 attempts and you got no love? What did I say? Number 5. I'm trying to tell you what I just saw. Spirit is funny. I'm telling you. You had 5 attempts. Who had the love affair card? Aries did. All right. You had 5 attempts with this love affair to bring this into fulfillment. You've been carrying a heavy ass burden with Saturn and Sag is the 10 of Wands. You have discovered some sort of coded number. Shut the fuck up. You had 5 attempts, Aquarius. All right. To bring some sort of fulfillment. Are you with someone that's like foreign? Because Sagittarian energy is like, I don't know. It kind of gives me like you being abroad with something. Okay. You've done something to fulfillment 5 times. You've had this love affair 5 times, Aquarius. Damn. I'm seeing Leo's energy here and Sagittarius' energy here. So those placements for you could be of significance, Aquarius. Your 5th house is Gemini. Your 9th house is Libra. We just had a trine today with the moon Libra and the moon in Gemini. So I don't know. Was there some sort of love life with a love affair Maybe. Seven of Cups. Something is almost, it feels like an illusion to you. Maybe you do have options. To be clear, like Seven of Cups is like you have, okay, plenty of them. The Four of Cups. Damn, Aquarius. You don't want any of them. You feel bored out of your damn mind. You feel like, I don't know, maybe you're the one that feels rejected from that you have. Okay. The Magician. Who is it that you're trying to manifest? That's the problem. You want one person. Who is it that you want? You got a Cancer out here. You got a Scorpio out here. You have a Gemini and a Virgo. Who is it that you want, Aquarius? You're like, I don't fucking know. That's your energy too, Aquarius. Like, you're like, I don't know. Maybe that's what this is. There's a lot of gossip about how many different options you have in love. All right, and you're just feeling like rejected by all of them because you want to manifest one specific person, and that person that you want, you're detached from them. They're like, yo, what's up? I'm over here. Like, this person is like across town or some shit. This person likes mountains. Look, they're on a mountain. Oh wow. All right, so there's a lot of gossip about all this. And look how many 5 people you don't went through already. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 right here. It's like, yo, I told you I was over here. Something like that. Yeah, so you're like slowing things down. I feel like you're moving at your own pace, Aquarius. That's what this is. But what the fuck are you waiting for? Because Venus is where in Leo right now? At this point, it's like you're going to miss out on a love affair that you want to bring to fulfillment here. I see it at 24 degrees and 26 minutes. Damn, I mean, you only got 5 degrees left in the, look, literally, and 5% battery left, it says. You got 5 seconds left, all right, Aquarius, to find your fucking person. What are you waiting for? Literally, it could be a Sagittarius. It's like, and then you receive this major sudden change. Okay, so you get like positive news that come in after you want to take your fucking sweet ass time and be all up in your head about the gossip or trying to manifest one specific person and then feeling rejected by every other option but the person that you're supposed to be with. That's your soulmate. Well, damn. You feel like this person's just up in the sky. I'm going to wait for them to come down. That's you and your own reflection work. You're okay. You maybe feel like this person's bluffing you. That's a Jupiter. And I feel like this person's bluffing you. Like they're never going to come down from the fucking skies. You're waiting for spirit to bring them down. That Jupiter and Gemini is like, I'm going to wait for my spirit guys to bring me my person. Is it possible? Because I mean, you are attracting a soulmate here. Hell yeah. Your intuition is telling you, you know exactly what you want. The 2 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. You're birthing something out of the energy of your intuition and what you are manifesting. That's crazy work right there. You know exactly who and or what you desire. See what I'm saying? You're leaving it up to spirit to kind of like, I don't know. This has to do with you and ascension and an awakening and whatever this is of whoever they're sending to you. Look at this. 6 of Wands and the Moon. Ooh, shit. You're putting your emotions out in the public eye so that the universe could do something with it. You're not afraid of it either because you've done the reflection work. There's something about this. Like you've done something to fulfillment. Saturn and Sag says that you've restricted yourself. You've been, you know, in a sense of authority for a long time. You've been long, like patient type of energy. Like it feels like you know exactly who and or what you want. And you're attracting this shit by, I don't know, maybe you're even doing something creatively. Look at this, the Hangman. Piscean energy for you right now. The Sun. Are you manifesting a Sun and Pisces person? Or are you manifesting with yours and your intuition? That's what you're doing. And it looks like your person's on their way too. They about to jump on this bike and pull up. I feel like it's what you're communicating to. So I don't know. You could have connections to like hawk. That's fucking crazy. Not hawks, crows. It looks like a fucking hawk to me. I don't know. You could have some sort of connection to crows. That's crazy as hell. I'm telling you, you got some sort of connection to, because it's like They're giving you messages about your person. And they're like, yo, we're right over here. Like, you're not listening. That's crazy. Yeah, it's going to like lead you on your brand new beginning. You're going to be very abundant. It looks like you get to ascend spiritually as well. You're in balance. And you got like heavy fucking protection. Like nobody plays about you. It's like you step into a whole brand new chapter, Aquarius, by doing something to fulfillment, something that you discovered. It could be about spiritual principles and stuff like that. You're attracting your love affair through this energy. It could literally feel like a love affair with someone that's abroad. Meaning like you got somebody in the heavens that don't fucking play about you. That's what it's giving me. Alright. Moving on to Pisces. Well, damn. That was a little different. 1 second, you guys. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. Welcome in, Monique. Pisces. The moon in Leo. Appreciation. Charity. You do a lot of charitable work. It's appreciated, you guys. Whatever you do. All right. You put a lot of long and patient work into something that is having you connected. I feel like you got the protection of angels around you as well. Yeah. And you are like always blessed. You have a connection to birds specifically and music, Pisces. You do a lot of like meditation music. Eating lots of fruits or having lots of flowers and a sense of abundance around you could be of significance, like cornucopia is here. I'm telling you, Spirit hooked me up with a big old mango. You don't understand. It was like a mango for days. I still got 5 pieces left. Okay. The 4 of Wands, you're being celebrated here, appreciated for whatever it is that you do. You've been very stressed out lately. Why? You want to assert yourself in something different. You're going to get the opportunity to do so, or it's already been presented to you. You might want to actually detach from something before you get started with that, because that's going to accelerate very quickly in the near future. And I'm also seeing here that whatever is coming through for you was an offer that was presented with, I'm hearing your name all over it. Stop, please. You were supposed to sacrifice and devote your time, energy, resources, or something into something that you do that was charitable, and you did it without a problem. So you're being celebrated here with the 3 of Cups. You have lots of appreciation. You have kindred spirits that are tapping in with you, and you have 2 masculines here that are like your guardian angels. I see a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles with the Temperance energy. Okay. For some reason, you and or 2 other females, okay, Pisces, could have some sort of connection to some sort of angelic protection is what it feels like. All right. You and 2 other females have some sort of connection to angelic protection. You're a high priestess. Obviously, Pisces. You're a high priestess. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's like your emotional state is attracted to whoever it is that's like, oh, when pigs fly, that I know I had someone watching over me. It's like you don't see them, but you know they're there. Something like that. Someone knows that you're overcoming some sort of heartache, pain, sorrow. It's kind of giving me like something that felt unbearable to be able to heal from. I mean, that was hard. You know what I mean? Like, look at her crying out. And this could have been someone that you collaborated with in the past that's no longer here. Okay. It could have been something that was like taught to you from a father figure, and where you had to be charitable enough to teach it to someone else. And then now that you've taught that person, it's kind of like it went down the chain here of having this connection of, you know what I mean? Whatever this is. Bendición, voila. I see my grandmother's death date there. It feels like ooh, that was crazy. Someone's birthday is on 10/24. It could be that you're dealing with a Scorpio, or the first decan of Scorpio season represents the Five of Cups. It feels like you're having a phenomenal achievement with this person that's saying, yes, we got your back. You are very, like, you know what I mean? You're doing well here. Okay? You have guardian angels that don't play about you, and they know that you're hurting, Pisces. These are family members. It's almost like you're carrying on their people's legacy, and they appreciate you doing this charitable work. Okay? You're carrying on some sort of ancient, like, you know what I mean? You had gone through a sense of entrapment in the mind state, and now you're on the other side of this energy, very happy and being able to communicate about how your change took place. You're changing other people too. You have a sense of independence. Your strategy was to put something in the public eye, and it took off for you, or it will be. Like, something accelerates very, very quickly. You have connections to the crows. This is a very spiritual, deep type of ending of this reading for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. That's what I feel for you guys. All right, so what am I feeling? Pluto in Aquarius came out of Pluto in Capricorn. There was a transformation happening there. Saturn was in Pisces, is now heading into Aries. Okay. And Neptune, that was in Pisces for the longest time, is now stepping into Aries. There's something about, like, something's picking up in the energy that those that are doing, like, charitable work, or in this energy of compassion, or showing love, or being a bit more vulnerable, or tapping into spirituality, there's changes that are happening because we're at the ending of the astrological cycle. Thank you, Spirit. Couldn't talk there. Collective closing. All right. Collective closing. By the way, you guys, I did a members reading. You might want to go check that one out. Okay. What else did I do today? Community chat. A lot of my readings were cut short. I'm going to just imagine that Spirit is letting me out there. All right. Or is that I have to pay back some shit that I ain't got nothing to do with. I'm just kidding. I'm seeing manipulation and domination. Well, damn. What a closing, right? Drama. Tell me more about this energy before I go, because I don't want to lose out on this information. I feel like it's of significance. Again, timestamps are going to be available once the live is over, you guys. I just got to do something real quick. Let's get into this, and boom. All right. Hold on a second, you guys. Deep. This manipulation and this domination is deep. It feels like a transformation that's happening overall. This could be like organized religions. This could be about how other people are forcing their ideals on other people. This feels like something that's competitive. All right. In connection to someone prying out someone's secrets. Let's see. All right, so it says here, or Spirit is telling me, that even though this is your passion here, you might not be willing to fess up to you having some sort of involvement in causing some sort of issue with the Five of Wands, in specifically the workplace, Eight of Pentacles, involving a specific community of people, and how this manipulation is taking place. Okay, the Ace of Cups says that your desire, all right, for love is what's been driving you in the situation of doing what it is that you're doing, but overcoming some sort of anxiety, fear, depression, and or worry seems to be the reason why you are emotionally involved in this. All right, the Knight of Cups here, it could be involving a lover that you're overcoming some sort of sorrow with the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. All right, it looks like spiritually you went through some sort of ascension here. All right, in order to try to move on from a situation, and where it actually worked out in your favor because you came out with heightened intuition, and it feels like this is a brand new beginning for you. You're like a child of God now, is what it looks like. Yes, it's giving me like you're like the child of God. All right, thank you, Brenda. Five of Pentacles, but for some reason you don't reap a lot from this. All right, financially, it could feel like that you've gone through the worst, lots of hardship. All right, it looks like now that it becomes where it's finally the ending of a difficult cycle, you get something that you truly desire, and it looks like you get compensated for something that you did in the past, or you get someone that you desire from the past. This would be someone that you either grew up with. It would be like a soulmate connection that you wanted to be carried over into from your, you know, your kid life into your, you know, adult life. This could be like a soulmate connection that you feel with a pet. I don't know. You would feel someone's energy surrounding you right now after going through this very difficult ending. It felt like it was something that was sabotaging your happiness. All right. So whatever this gift is, it allowed you to emotionally withdraw from this person in the practical life and understand what it was that you were carrying with this person in your emotional life as you were heading towards the light, so that you would remain more grounded and stable moving forward mentally. I hope this makes sense. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles is here with the 3 of Swords. You kind of had to understand that you were going to be moving forward single without this person, but understanding what this person has taught you. King of Swords. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. This person watches over you. This is like your lover. You hear crows in the mornings? You hear crows. This person, when they know that you're at your happiest, they kind of like have to let you understand that it's better to be on the side that you're on right now than where you were. Because it was a lot of sorrow or pain you were going through here. And it feels like this person had to come back and like watch over you. This person... Okay, I gotta stop this because it feels weird. Your lover is a Gemini, or they come in and communicate with you, all right, through sacrifice and devotion. I'm just going to say it like that. Yeah, this person isn't here in the 3D. Their emotional energy is with you in spirit. You're divorced, or you're like a widow out here. Okay? 9 of Wands, Saturn, and Sag. Something was done to fulfillment. Something feels like, sorry, not Saturn and Sag, the Moon and Sag. Something here feels like emotionally you have to remain optimistic, and you are the one that carries this wounded warrior type of energy because you've had to go through something possibly alone. Okay? You invested in something alone. You tried to collaborate or build something with a sense of authority, and it was supposed to be successful, but it carries the energy of this person. Was there like a water sign trying to slow you down and create some sort of attack here on your brand new beginning, and you putting something out in the public eye? Because let you know, Source has protection around you right now. All right, whatever it is that you're creating, you are creating through the energy of this fire sign. Queen of Wands, the Empress to the King of Wands. This person knows that you're like their counterpart or something like this. Yes. There's something that you do online that they want you to like wrap up. It kind of feels like you don't need that. This person is going to guide you here directly to how you're going to understand this person as your soulmate. I don't know if it has to do with something in your home environment, or who you're going to be committed to in marriage in the near future, or how this person knows that you're highly intuitive. But the person that you are ending up with knows that you carry 2 different instincts in your blood, literally. Like, you could be this dominating feminine energy that's like a fucking walking ball of fire or something, all right? And you have so much love to give. Something in your energy will transform. I don't know if you're going to end up with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or if it could be like a business partnership or something that reminds you of a cycle closing out, all right? Feels like manipulation and domination in the spiritual community, but it's actually connecting you to your soulmate. Side note. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one.